So let me back up. Going off on a tangent. I need to say something. I've been doing this work for over 20 years throughout the U.S. And I originally worked with an organization called the National Conference of Christians and Jews. This organization was formed back in 1927 to break down hostility of people of Christian faiths and people of Jewish faiths. They later became the National Conference for Community and Justice to encompass all religions, as well as people who do not subscribe to a faith or religion. In 1957, they started a program here in Arizona called Anytown, USA. Anybody out there ever heard of Anytown? Any alumni out there? Well, Anytown is a camp. It's been going on since 1957 in Prescott. High school-age kids of various races, religions, cliques, skaters, preps, goths, emos, cowboys, hip-hop heads, cholitos, you name it. They go for 6 days, get their minds blown about the oneness of humanity. That program was started by two Baha'is, John Cook and Nancy Phillips. They were instrumental in putting together the Anytown program. Now it's nationwide. And this program, 57? Black kids sleeping in the same room with white kids, Latino kids, Native kids, East Asian kids, Southern Asian kids, Middle Eastern kids. Jews in a room with Christians, with atheists and Muslims. You know? Come on. Where are you hiding your tail? Where is it? You know? No. And this program was about breaking down those barriers and us to recognize we're part of the oneness of humanity. So working with them, left NCCJ because they had some money issues, and I started my own group called Social Centric. And I'm a servant of justice, a warrior of peace, but I am not an expert. Now, I'm going to tell you a joke about experts, and then I want to ask you some questions, okay? The reason why I'm saying I'm not an expert, as Tim said, in the Baha'i faith, Baha'u'llah teaches us in this time, in this dispensation, the days of clergy is no longer necessary. For a lot of people, Christianity has become churchianity. There's nothing wrong with Christianity. But it's become, for a lot of people, I was raised Baptist. It's become churchianity. It's about what the pastor says, not what the Bible says. It's about the pastor's interpretation of the Bible. Judaism's become Rabbiism. It's about the rabbi's interpretation of what the Torah or the Talmud is. Islam has become imams. It's about what the imam's interpretation is, the hadith. And there's all this fighting over interpretation. It's kind of like water. When it gets too still, it gets stale. Water has to move, and you know what water is always moving toward? The ocean. It's always moving towards the ocean. Baha'u'llah's revelation is referred to as an ocean. And what does the ocean do? It connects the earth. All these rivers and tributaries. If you look at basically religion, it breaks down into a few little areas. There's the Aboriginal beliefs. That's all the indigenous beliefs throughout the planet. There's the Semitic beliefs. That's Christianity, Judaism, Islam. There's the Aryan beliefs. Zoroastrianism, Buddhism, Hinduism. There's the Han beliefs. Confucianism, Taoism, Shintoism. And then there's another belief. The Satanism. And Satanism, I'm not talking about Lucifer and Satan. No, these guys aren't atheists. They're atheists. It's the religion of me. The religion of self. That's the real story about Satan. It was about this guy that felt, this angel that felt his thinking was superior to that of the divine. There's a lot of captains in the industry that feel that way. They won't call themselves Satan. So anyway, Baha'u'llah teaches us that in this dispensation, those days of clergy at a time that was necessary is no longer necessary. We are our own best clergy. But if we just live in little bubbles, well, if we just talk to people that look like us, think like us, believe like us, are like us, that's that stale water again. Bubbles pop. So we got to get out of our bubbles. In this dispensation, we're all going to the ocean to connect, to pop those bubbles and learn from all kind of people.